When buying inexpensive necklaces, it pays to know what are the things that you can do to take advantage of a really good rate. You want to take advantage of a really good piece as well. So before you will decide on what your next steps are going to be, it is recommended that you familiarize yourself with some things that you ought to be looking into first. One of the most important things that you have to remember when making a choice is that the options you have these days are plenty. As a buyer, you should relish as this thought and use the chance to successfully make the most out of the presence of all these options that you have. 10. You can truly say that the choice you ended up with in the end is just about the right one for you. Start by determining the reasons why you want to get these accessories. You might be thinking of setting up a new business venture and you have these items up on your stands for sale. You might be thinking of giving this one as a gift to somebody celebrating something special. Regardless, use the reason you have as your guide towards choosing right. Determine how much your budget is going to be. Never head to establishments that sell these items without a good idea of how much you can really afford to spend this time. You will only be in a danger of spending way more than what you can afford if you are not too careful. So before you commit such a grave mistake, it is best that you will take the steps to get this properly prevented from happening. Know about the names of these professionals that you will be referring to. You have to have a good notion of the things that you can expect to get out of securing the services of these practitioners. It is always a good thing that you will have a good notion about who these professionals are and what it is that they can be expected to offer to you. Opting for choices that would work well for your requirements and your needs would be a lot easier when you know who and what your choices are. Get suggestions from people you know who are fond of buying these kinds of items. These people may be able to get you referred towards the right places, and they may be able to offer you some really helpful suggestions when it comes to which stores to refer to and which ones to avoid. This way you wouldn't necessarily have to spend that much time finding and locating these establishments. Consider the style and the design of these items as well. You have to remember that different manufacturers and makers tend to have their own version of how these items should look like. It is best to actually check at least 3 different sources, compare their craftsmanship, then choose the one that appeal to your preferences and taste best. Also invest on ones with good quality. Consider the costs involved in getting these inexpensive necklaces too. Check offers from different providers. Compare. Then choose the ones that are going to coincide well with the budget that you have set for this particular purchase. Thus paying for these stuff would not be a financial challenge for you.